Hi guys, hello and welcome back to my channel here in Lithuania in Taurage, and today I'm going to explore the stunt flying airport. Apparently the guys gathering there today and they're gonna do some stunt flights. So they said there was a little accident, so I'm gonna go there and I'll see you in there. Right guys, so I just came to this aerodrome and apparently today they won't be flying these little planes. There's a little plane in here. They say they don't fly these ones, this is only for the show. They do have some planes inside this building here. The people that are coming in here today, they're gonna do some paragliding. I'm gonna go there and I will see how they're setting it up. At the moment I can see two people in there and they are setting up the paragliders. This is actually a nice feeling to be in, it's kind of an airport or aerodrome, you know, and you can freely walk in there. Of course there's a guy, like a security guy, who looks after this place to make sure no other people coming in, you know. So this is like the runway in here, and then you got the main base. They've got like a big building. What I said before, they've got these little planes. They have to measure the winds, and then they obviously deciding to fly or not. If it's too windy, they cannot do it. Now they're setting up this paraglider, so they have to start the engine. So it's warm. They've got another one in here. So I think today they're gonna have two of them. Right, look at this. Right guys, so they are setting up, and the setting up is going to an end. So we've got one guy there. This guy in here, he's the expert. He's been flying these paragliders for 10 years. This guy for about a year, and the other fella, the one with the green and blue, for about 2 years now. So it's not as easy as it looks like. As I said, they have to do a warm-up for the engines. They have to reach 46 degrees before they can start flying it. And only then they can do the rest of the setting up and fly. He's got a helmet, he's got a radio. So they gave me a radio as well, and they said when they're gonna be in the air, they can talk to me or they can tell me when they're gonna land and everything, so I'll be aware and I can start filming it again. The engine is starting. Soon we're gonna see some action in here, guys. With all these lines in here, so they have to do a proper setting up to make sure everything is perfect. So they said there was a little accident, I think last week, and someone had fall down or something, you know. The engine failed or something, so you have to be very careful. Guys, look at that. He's starting, wow. Wow, guys, look at that, and he's off. Wow, that is so cool. So one guy is already in the sky. The wind is looking good. There's another guy. He's kind of ready to go in the sky as well. Guys, I'm so excited. You see, there's a little dot in there. So they said they're not gonna fly a lot today. They will fly a little bit, you know. It all depends about the weather. If it's raining or too windy, they cannot fly a lot. Right, so now the expert, he's talking with a fella who's flying. He's asking how is the weather. Wow. So yeah, so he said that the weather condition is good, so it's good to fly. Obviously, if it's too windy, they cannot do it. The guy who's in the air, he's kind of testing. Wow. The engines. Okay, so he stopped. Right, so the guys on the ground, they're asking how is the engine, and the guy in the sky, he's saying there's no problems. So this guy with experience talking with him and asking questions, how is that? Just want to make sure he's got no problems. So we've got another guy, he will set off in a minute as well. And it's actually really dangerous as well. When you're flying, you've got to be experienced. You've got this propeller in here, and there's no protection. So you cannot put your hands behind your back at any time, you know. And this guy said the weight is about 40 kilograms. So you've got to have the understanding of how to put it on your back. Okay guys, the engine started, he's ready. I will go a bit more away from him so he understands where I am and he can take off with no problem. Wow, nicely in the air, looking good. Okay. Right, so the first time has failed. Right guys, so the first time it wasn't lucky. He forgot to, I don't know, to pull something, but it's good he wasn't in the air, so he will try for the second time now. Right guys, he's trying for the second time. Hopefully he's gonna be more lucky. I wish him good luck as well. It's not as easy as it looks like. You have to prepare a lot to make sure everything is smooth. Yes, and he's lucky, he's in the air. That's a good one. So now they're both in the air, and we've got this fella on the ground that's got a radio and talks to them how the engine is like and everything else, the wind and everything, you know. Right, so this fella is gonna go a little bit low. He just radioed through to me. Yo! Wow, this is so, and all the speed. Wow. So I can see that guy is flying really low. So this guy is giving instructions of how to do. So he's not landing, he's just flying low. Wow. Wow, this is so cool, guys. So this guy here, he's saying them what to do. He's the expert, he knows and understands, he sees them, and he says don't get close to each other. Yeah, and speed. Right, the other one, so he's gonna kind of land a little bit lower, go a little bit lower, and then fly over with the speed. Another one, so he's done the circle. Okay, so this guy is saying for them to go there and fly on the side, you know, one and the other one, and then fly over and kind of go in the air, accelerate. Wow, that's a nice one. Well done, well done. Very good. That was really, really beautiful, guys. Right, so he's gonna try to land, or at least to check. He's probably gonna land. Right, so he's checking. Okay, so these guys are preparing to land now. That was the first check. We'll do a circle and he will land. Engine is slowing down. Oh, that's a good landing. Well done. Good job. Well done, good job. Well done, that was a perfect landing. Wow, this is so cool. How do you feel? How do you feel? Evaldas? Good? How do you feel?
Okay.
Wow, so that was a...
New.
So he's feeling really good. So that was a perfect landing. And now we're waiting for the other guy. He's gonna land probably in a minute as well. So let's see and wait how the other guy will perform the landing as well. Right, so the other guy will land now as well. So I can see he's wobbling the legs, warming up. Okay, so that was a good landing as well. Well done. Gerai, gerai. Geras, gerai čia pavarėt. Nu ir kaip skrydis?
Super.
Super, gerai. Blema gerai pavarėt, vyrukai duoda čia. Geras, gerai, sėkmingai nusileido, viskas super. Super. Jo. These guys, I mean, they don't have like hundreds of years experience, but they've done a really good performance. They did some tricks for me as well. The landing was perfect. I'm really happy that they allowed me to watch how they landing, how they going up as well. That was really cool. Right, guys, so if you like this video, please like it, subscribe it, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.